sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene Call from Mrs. Call's Campers. If you're new here, I'm a first grade teacher in Las Vegas. We are setting up for back to school. I posted a full setup vlog. I posted another vlog where we're around the room doing some little projects. I don't know what I'm doing today, but I'm here to work. Step one. Yay. I'm gonna try to clean this thing. I have to be so honest with you, I've never cleaned it. This is the before. I don't know how much of a difference that it's going to make. Probably not much. We're gonna call that a day. Not doing the sides. That's a little excessive. Okay, now the hardest thing is out of the way. I deserve coffee. Today we have a sweetheart latte. I posted a video on my Instagram and I saved it to a coffee highlight if you'd like to make it. It's a latte, not a shaken espresso. It is caramel, white chocolate, and strawberry. I know, a curveball. So good. I have a couple of more things that I definitely need to clean, and then I have some things that I need to sort through, like curriculum wise and everything, and then I want to put together, I don't know, you know, we'll just see. We'll see. This area over here is obviously my sink, but it is also my coffee station, and I do need to clean my Keurig out. It's probably really, really gross. I use this during the school year just for tea and coffee. I mean, there's not really anything else you can use it for. Back to school, mostly tea. Winter, oops. This is where I keep my Band-Aids. We are going to take care of the plants. They will be taken care of. I have some more also that I'm going to be bringing. And then over here, I keep sanitizer. I also keep, like I said, Band-Aids and baggies. Students need those all the time. Here's what's in the cabinet. Not much right now, but it'll be stocked up whenever we have Meet the Teacher. This is what my students put their water bottles in. They keep it over here. I don't have tile throughout my classroom, so they're only allowed to drink it on the tile. So they keep all their water bottles over here. You know, you always have those neuro-spicy friends who do what they do. But for the most part, they're really good about leaving them over here. Sometimes they leave them like on the floor and not in the actual basket because they have to like reach under the sink. But for the most part, they do a pretty good job. This is for painting. This stuff is for breakfast. They have trays, food on, and then they have paper towels and sporks. I don't provide these they just get from the school. This is if they forget their spoon. And then they all go in here, so I need to dump this. There's a few crumbs still. Breakfast stuff will go over there. Water bottles here. Painting stuff I'll just put back there. Dusters back here. Is this over there? I don't know if this is over here or over there. Maybe here? She's struggling. She's struggling. All right, this bookshelf is old, so it has a bunch of scuffs on it, but we're ignoring that. Get this wax off. I'll do that later. I might get something else for this to sit on this year. This was just a gift from a student.
Playing from iPhone 135.
This is not perfect, and you can see like the black paint, but I used little plant hook things, same ones that I use to hang my banner from my board here, and it kind of holds it in place. I also used them back there on my fairy lights, which you can't see because it's daytime, but they're pretty handy. I have one more spot. Now I'm done. We're gonna attempt to find a home for all this stuff. Oh, I never cleaned this out. Tell you what, do I have enough fidgets? I don't know. Every good teacher needs a couple capes. I don't know what I want to put in that drawer. Okay, I'm trying to go through this back corner and make sure everything is organized or out of my room. I usually keep extra gift bags and these of this sort, so I'm just trying to keep that all in one spot. Go over here. Face painting stuff I also need to put in just one of these bins. Space painting, hair gems, school spirit stuff. Never thought I'd have a whole kit. I have so many random things from gifts in the past. Last year when I did home visits, I did these cute little turtle egg things, and I saved just a few extra things that I had. So all that random stuff is gonna go in this basket. One year as a gift for Christmas, I made my students like personalized pencil pouches, and I had this extra bag, and it's 24, so I could do something with this. Oh, I was looking for extra border, that's perfect. One year for home visits, I did like a little night before first grade bag, and they all got a book and a little mask. Now I have these extra, so usually extra stuff like this I just throw in my treasure box, because why not? I never intentionally buy anything for my treasure box because there's no reason. All the extra stuff, and somehow it's always full. I do have a couple extra copies of this book that I don't know what to do with. So I've been doing just some pretty boring things. Rearranging some storage. Some of this stuff back here, like this is gonna stay here. This is extra storage that doesn't necessarily have to live here, but it's here for right now. And these are some supply type things. These are gonna be in students' book bins. I talked about that for poetry folders. Then these smaller bags are what I'm gonna put crayons in this year for the caddies. I've done a lot of cleaning, organizing, talking, a lot of talking. A lot more of my coworkers are here today, so it's kind of hard not to. I already have one for 25, so I'm gonna start at 24 and go down. These we use for poetry. Obviously I do community supplies. Watch, I'm gonna be talking and I'm gonna mess up these numbers. I have done in the past, actually I think my first year, community supplies, and I let students have a pencil pouch in their book bin, and it had like extra of their own supplies in it. They almost never use pencil pouch, and then when they did start using the pencil pouch, like when the community supplies would be kind of like low or they were getting broken, you know, they ended up losing everything that was in their pouch anyway. Since then I've just stuck with just doing community supplies at the table and, you know, replacing them as needed. I know that supplies is always a huge topic of conversation whenever it's time for back to school. People who are upset about these things, I do think it is like a scarcity mindset for some people who believe strongly that their child should only use the supplies that are purchased by them. Kids really enjoy sharing, and also they really don't care. A lot of the stuff that I have too, I already get for the kids and ask the school to get. So like all the specific color folders that I need, like all that is purchased either by me that I've been using for a few years or by the school. It's not like any of the kids in my class are like buying special notebooks that have cool designs or special folders that have cool designs, like the bee binders. That's not something that I ask the parents for. I get it funded using funds from the school. I think one year I had to do a donors choose for it, but like I at least never in a situation where a kid brings something that's like really fun for them that they need. I mean, everything on my supply list for the parents is pretty basic stuff. It's like crayons, pencils, tissues, wipes, things like that. I'll put a picture of what my supply list looks like every year. I make sure to make it with pictures so that it's really easy for parents to see exactly what's needed, and I always put like brands are preferred, and you know, we appreciate extra of anything if you have it. Luckily I haven't really had an issue. Any of the parents all these years that I've been in the classroom when it comes to supplies, I mean, I do have parents who will get, you know, like non-preferred brands, but it's fine. Okay, now these are all labeled. I'm gonna let them kind of dry here for a minute. I think I might unbox my math curriculum books. Let me know if you are team book or ripping pages, especially teaching kindergarten. If you use a curriculum like from a book, ripping pages is the way to go. But in the past I have had parent volunteers come in and they'll rip. I'm not great about using the entire book. Sometimes I'll send them home and just say like, hey, if you work on this at home for extra practice, like bring it back in and they'll get like a little reward. Then in my last vlog, or maybe the vlog before, My body is like super sensitive. Like if you just barely like tap me, it'll hurt really bad. We are doing iReady this year. That's a district thing. From the teacher's perspective, oh, this is Core 95. I'll unbox this too. I like this a lot. From the teacher's perspective, switching every year is really challenging, especially when our school like requires us to get like a certain amount of minutes or whatever program that we're using, and then it goes into like our test scores and everything, and then to switch it up every year. It's a little bit annoying and exhausting to learn something completely new. I did try, oh, we got a toucan this time. Where's our gorilla? Did try to play around in the iReady demo account because we don't have full access yet. It really wasn't a great demo. I was trying to look into it a little bit. I saw something, I don't know if it was like a Facebook or what, but this teacher was saying how they were required to have like 200 minutes per week in the program online, and that is wild to me. That is wild. My first year teaching, we didn't really have a lot that the kids had to do every week. I mean, maybe we did, and I'm just forgetting. We also had computer lab as like a special, and kids would go do that, and then it was something they would also do during like intervention time, but I don't remember feeling like so much pressure to do it. Where I'm at now especially, they're so big on like computer programs. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, computer programs are just not my thing. I always kind of viewed like online programs as kind of like laziness when it comes to teaching, not in a like broad sense, but just like throwing them on a computer program to do your job. I just hate that feeling. Like I would just rather work with them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A, B, C, D. I did get some of the curriculum unboxed. So I put the workbooks for phonics to the side because I'm gonna have to write all the kids' names. And then I did unbox the math ones, which the math ones, I had 20, but then we have extras floating around. So I have a set of 25 right now in this little cubby. That's usually where I put them. My bee binders are 1/2 inch, so they don't take up the full cubbies anymore. Curriculum wise is behind me, as you can see. This is math. This is an empty box that I'm saving for Meet the Teacher. And then all that is the reading stuff that I don't know exactly what we're doing with as a grade level. I am about to do a task that I despise, and that is leveling these books. But I know if I don't do that now, I'm not gonna wanna do that when school starts. My plants over here for now, this guy, I trimmed up all of his long kind of viney trail things that he had going on. Is super, super tall. I need to probably take it home. What I'm gonna do with her, she definitely needs a pole. All right, so I'm gonna level all these guys. Erin is growing so much on Spotify, and you need to go and listen to her right now, okay? Okay. Goes my baby. 1991-59. All right, this is not taking that long, but it is tedious. All of my new chapter books are leveled. I do need to make a Magic Treehouse label. I actually didn't realize it, but they're kind of all within the same level anyway. 2.0 and 3.0 range. Honestly, that didn't take super, super long. It's a pain to have to like individually search for them all. They look cute too. Also, I feel like I should say up here looks empty. I normally have a plant that goes here, and then up top I'll put the read alouds that I do with my kids. So after we read it at the carpet, the exact book that I read, I put it at the top of the shelves so that the students can reread it because they love that. So it's empty right now, but it'll have books the first week of school. Reading glasses from Dollar Tree with the lenses removed. They love the little smarty glasses. That's all for today. The next video that you will probably see will be a Q&A, or it's going to be putting together some of those gift type items, home visits, and I'm going to chat with you a little bit about how I do those, and then doing stuff for Meet the Teacher is coming up too. Today was a lot of like in-house stuff that had to be done, just kind of cleaning and getting the room together, but she looks good. She looks really good. Of course, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video if you had fun, subscribe and join the family down below, and I'll see you in the next one.